lately, the couple days I was talking about the mermaids. I was talking about um, stuff that's been going on like there's underwater kingdoms that they're not talking about, or they found pyramids underwater. Um, I've been talking about the sister Real Kia, the Black Conjurer, the sister of the Black Conjurer, and I think Conjurer. I think that's how you pronounce her name on YouTube. These beautiful sisters, they've been on it. You know, um, there's different portals out there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna wait a little bit before I start going into a little bit because I ain't gonna be on here too long because I got an appointment. I was just on another live that I did before this one, and I said I was gonna come back on here and start going back to my regular scheduled programming. All right, so we're gonna talk. We're gonna really get down to business and talk about what there might, about other so many different things to talk about. Like I said, I talked about mermaids like a couple months ago, what, couple days ago. I talked about mermaids. Then I talked about UFOs coming from under the waters, right? Um, and we talked about how the government is finally making it official and talking about that. But we also got to remember that they're actually creating a false flag invasion. Keep that in mind. They're making a false flag invasion too. Grand Rising, how you doing, Miss Shelley Carson? How you doing? How you pronounce it? Is it Kason or Carson? I don't want to mess up your name. Okay, just bear with me, Miss Shelley. But they're gonna come up with a false flag invasion of UFOs. I'm telling you, that's the next step. That's why they're saying, oh, they real. That's why they saying that they real, and you got to keep that in mind. This has already been informed. We already know that there's beings out there, and also there's beings that's trying to literally bring confusion to the masses. Okay, you got to keep in mind. There's a book that I recommend. It's called The Holy Tablets by Dr. Malachi York. That book costs a lot because a lot of his books are out of print, and they're not copywritten. So a lot of stuff that you see on television and on these movies, these sci-fi movies, they got it from out that book. That Holy Tablet book have a lot of information in it. It deals with other beings and all this other stuff. It mentioned Prophet Noble Drew Ali. It mentioned Elijah Muhammad. It mentioned Pharaoh. All of them are in that book. Um, they talk about Adam and Eve, all that other stuff in that book. Everything you can think of is in that book. Um, but I digress on that. But they're actually preparing for a false flag invasion as well. You got to keep that in mind. Um, and divine love, I said divine love, meaning that the divine love, the divinity that the divine gave me, I share with you, and I use it, and I tell you that how I give it and I send it in a divinely way, calm, loving, and peaceful. That's what divine love also means. I'm bringing it from the divine within me, from the divine above, or in the spirit realm, and I give it divinely to you by showing you nothing more but love and respect and compassion and so on. Okay, that's what I'm bringing to you all. Um, but we got to keep in mind about the false flag invasion. Then let alone there's too many beings that we say that's agents, but they're not really agents like we think. These people are actually agents because they've been abducted by the Greys and stuff like that. The Greys abducted a lot of people that you think that are conscious, and then they finally confessed that they were abducted and they were programmed and so on. Okay. um there's a video. There's a guy that I reckon that I said, oh, good morning, Finn, how are you? So you got to there's a guy named Rick Smith. Type in on YouTube more European Confessions of a Moorish Legacy. A lot of Moors need to peep that video. um European Confessions of a Moorish Legacy. Rick Smith goes in detail about the Moorish legacy and the connection to the Anunnaki. He goes into details about what's really going on. He goes into details about the wars that took place, about this planet, what went through, what went on in the beginning stages, and all of that. Um, I just wanted to share this information with everybody because they are preparing y'all for that, a false flag invasion. That's Project Blue Beam and all that other stuff. Um, they also been studying people that have telekinesis, uh, pyrokinesis. What is pyrokinesis? That's bending fire. Hydrokinesis is water bending. Okay, so they got people that had underground that was doing this, that they've been studying and researching on, that have these gifts. A lot of people that's saying that they chosen are supposed to have these gifts, but I'm gonna bring a reality check to everybody. You don't come on social media and say that you're chosen. They already know who is chosen. Why do you think when you were born they have the time? Thank you. Why do you think the time that you were born they take that and put it on your birth certificate? They have their own masters that study astrology, astronomy, and all of that. They know who is chosen and who's not chosen. You gotta keep this in mind. This is the type of stuff the world that we're living in. We gotta wake up because now we're living in a world of illusions, and people keep on bringing these illusions. Matter of fact, I was watching Real Kid yesterday. Do you not know that this whole government was spell casting people? The Pledge of Allegiance is spell. Did y'all know that? Yo, all this stuff is a spell, man. They got people so programmed. I think I posted up the Sister Real Kid video yesterday. Look it up. I posted up in my community thing yesterday. Look it up. Look at that video. Shout out to that sister, man. I love sisters and I love women that's consciously aware, that know what the freak that's going on, because the women are the first teachers. Did anybody know that? Your first teacher is your mother. She's supposed to be the first teacher. See, I like how I went from 7 to 2 people. But I really want y'all to know that divine love, it, like I said, it comes from the divinity within, from above, so below, and then you express it. And I want you to feel the divine love I give to you by opening up myself and actually showing you appreciation and love and so on. I'm just saying stuff to let you know there's so many different meanings of that I'm giving you the different meanings. But I give it to you. I have no hate in my blood, but I want to share this information with you so you'll know. May the divine in you spread love and joy to everybody else. But I digress. I want to know what's going on and how y'all feeling, you know? So I'm going to wait, but I just want to share that information. Yes, love is the key. Yes, Miss Shelley. Yes, Miss Shelley. Love is the key. Miss Shelley, love has always been the key. But a lot of people don't know. That's why I try to do something different. This channel, I want this to be your channel, not mine. I just come on here just to see who want to talk, and I give my little analysis on stuff. But I just want people to be careful on the false flags that's going on. Um, and I want everybody to know, over in Antarctica, all the governments have their military over there. Just letting y'all know. All right. So there's so many things going on, and they getting everybody caught up with the Jay-Z, the Diddy stuff. Listen, all of this stuff was staged. All this stuff was programmed to bring chaos and confusion, and also to capture your energy, to harness your energy. The whole thing with Jay-Z, Sean Combs, all of that was to what? To get your spiritual energy, harness it, and have it focus on that, while other things is happening spiritually, physically, emotionally and so on, that's happening on this planet, that's bringing chaos and confusion that they don't want you to know about far as the masses. If anything, y'all remember Jeffrey Epstein years ago. This is Jeffrey Epstein 2.0. This is the continuation of it. Don't believe me, look it up. Do I believe in that? I'm not really an Aleister Crowley fan. Miss Monica, I'm not, and can I share something with you? Um, and this is a true story. All right, exactly, exactly. I'm gonna share something with y'all if y'all don't mind me sharing this. Um, when it come down to Aleister Crowley, I don't fool with anything that he say. Every time I go around Aleister Crowley's books, I get headaches and I'm about to pass out. True story. True story. True story. Every time I come across that, you know, every time I come across his books, I pass out and I feel exhausted. I feel like I can't be around it. I feel like I can't be around it at all. I feel like Aleister Crowley got me. I've been told, man, Aleister Crowley don't get along in the spirit realm. I was told that literally. I felt his energy like it don't me and him don't like each other. I don't know if that make any sense to you. Okay, even though he's no longer here physically, his spirit still lives on. Okay. I don't know if you with me or not, and if you understand what I'm saying. I can't go nowhere near Alistair. I'm literally telling you the truth. Like if I was near his books, I will get headaches. Anything dealing with him, I don't associate with. I don't. If that make any sense. So hopefully I answer your question, Miss Monica. Um, I don't I don't believe in none of the stuff that he's talking because I know his energy. And what I was told spiritually is that me and him are pretty much, yeah, we're not there. I mean, we literally butt heads. Get what I'm saying? Like I was told that through spirit, I was in a certain, it's like I was literally like I was in this bookstore and I'm out here in Maryland. I mean, out here in Baltimore, and I was near his books, and I was told don't go near him. There used to be a bookstore downtown Baltimore in Saratoga, and I went down there. Every time I was around his books, it was like he don't like you. Listen, check it out. I was literally told the dude don't like me, and I don't like him. I don't know what it is. It might be something dealing with past lives or something like that. Might be bitter enemies in the spirit realm. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what it might be. Um, But I do know to share with you, if you want me to share, if y'all don't mind me sharing about Alistair, if y'all don't mind me sharing, I can share some information with you all. When he was alive, he opened up portals. These portals he opened up, he did not know how to close. His home by itself is a big portal that brought forth a lot of negative entities in the spirit realm. If y'all follow me, please let me know. He literally opened up portals. Um, and matter of fact, the Beatles had him on one of their covers for on one of their albums, and I think they called him. Is it Sergeant Pepper was one of the names that they gave him? I could be wrong, but I think it was Sergeant Pepper was a name for him that they gave him. But I digress on that. I tell anybody. He also did some crazy things. He also created the a group. I forgot the name of that group. I think it was the Golden Dawn or some stuff like that. Um, and he also went by the name of the Mad Arab. Keep that in mind. Any book that go by the Mad Arab, keep that in mind. Exactly, exactly. Miss Shelley. See, a lot of people don't know that. You know what I'm saying? They don't know that the Pope is doing a lot of stuff. and it's not even over yet. Look, it's portals that's already open. Matter of fact, Dr. Kia Pruitt did a video, Elijah, I want to say a week or two ago, when she said that it was that the underground cities that they were saving the kids under, that they're finding that it was portals that they were opening up underground to bring forth these negative entities. And she said that the military did not get all the negative entities, and that they're going to be lurking up up here in the physical realm, and to be careful. They might even have lockdowns and stuff because of that. See, this is stuff that I'm telling everybody. Like, when I first came on the scene on another channel that I was featured on, I was trying to prepare people for stuff like this. In order for you to prepare yourself for this, you have to go into your ancestors and so on. Look, Christianity, Islam, Judaism, all of these are bits and pieces of ancestral practices that went back into the original people that practiced this, and they're nothing more than broken, watered down versions of variations of the original. That's what it is. They're not going to tell you that. What they don't tell you is that the Catholics, they use patrinos, which are santerios in Santeria. They bring them and do rituals in their churches. They don't tell you that. A lot of them do that. Okay? Santeria is a branch of Ifa that predated Christianity, Islam, Judaism, Buddhism. It predated all that. It's 100,000-year-old tradition that's practiced by the Yoruba people. I'm just sharing this information so y'all can know. But they had open portals back on what I was saying. They opened up portals underground when the military went down there to save them babies. These portals have been opened. And also, what they're not telling you is that this particular government have a pamphlet of indigenous practices that was used by so-called black people. The voodoo, the Ifa, the Santeria, the Palo Miombe. We practice all of that, and they have a handbook now of practicing our stuff. Look, I post up that video with Real Kia in that, and they also go over, she got the sister saying it, I think, in that same video. Okay? And talk about how they are teaching the police department to protect themselves from attacks from witches. This is not a joke. I keep telling everybody. This is the battle for the souls of the people. This is not a joke anymore, y'all. Yeah, I might not have the biggest live stream, the biggest audience, but God damn it, I made a vow. I made a vow and I made a promise that I was going to give back to the people. And I'm on here to talk to the people that heard that damn call. And I'm going to go into the call because many of you that's watching, y'all seen your ancestors. Y'all hear your ancestors. You have the high-pitched ringing sound in your ear. And y'all know about that high-pitched ringing sound. And if y'all do, those the 6 people that's watching, do you get that high-pitched ringing sound like dee, dee? It stay, sometimes it be on your left and sometimes it be on your right. If you are with me and you hear that, please say something or like what I'm saying. Give a thumbs up. I need to know if y'all getting that high pitched ringing sound. Some of you are having premonitions, having visions. I'm telling you what I'm telling you. Thank you. Exactly. Listen, Miss Shelley, that high pitched ringing sound it's a frequency of the ancestors. Wow. Wow. I'm gonna read that. Okay, check it out. The high pitched ringing sound is the ancestral realm. People call it in Christianity the angelic realm. The ancestral realm is getting you back in tune again. I kid you not. That's a calling. That's a calling. Listen, you can go to the doctor and they'll say there's nothing wrong with your hearing. Okay? They say there's nothing wrong with your hearing. All right? Let me, what I'm going to do, that's the part of the hearing. I mean, they'll say there's nothing wrong with your hearing because the simple fact is, that's what it is, y'all. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's a part of the hearing. Listen, it's a part of the, it's the, ancestors trying to get you in tune. They're trying to wake you up to get you back on point again. To let you know you've been called. That's the calling. That's one of the callings. The next calling I'm gonna show you is in a book. I'm gonna try to do a stream tomorrow. Please tune in. Okay? I gotta get ready to go because I'm getting a phone call. Listen, there's so much I want to tell y'all. Monica, I made you a mod. Michelle, you already know you a mod. So that ringing sound is very serious. That high pitched ringing sound is very serious. It's the ancestors, the angelic abode, getting you back in order. Many of you are having visions. Y'all having visions in your sleep, or you could be sitting down, you're seeing visions. Some of you can see people that you know. And the doctor, Miss Shelley, the doctor didn't say it was nothing wrong with your hearing. I know they did. I know they did. I know they did. If I said, oh, there's nothing wrong with your hearing, but I'm gonna tell y'all that that's what it is, and I'm gonna tell you this: there's more to come. That's why I said we about to really start talking about stuff like this. Cause I need everybody to know this is not a joke that I'm talking about. Some of you having premonitions, having visions and stuff like that. Some of you are seeing things before it happened. Some of you are even having dreams of ancient civilization that you were there once in point one time. How can I get it? Excuse me. Some of you are having visions of being in ancient civilizations in other lifetimes. I'm just naming some, not naming all. But you said I went to Eastern Orthodox church. The the priest kept saying the father of lies and not the father of light. Other people heard the same thing. He started saying it right. Wow. So look, family, I gotta go because I'm going to finish this stream. Hopefully I can finish it today. Okay, they just tried to buffer me. Look, I'm a call. Like, if y'all wanted me to do another live stream, please give me a thumbs up and say yes. I'll be back on here later. You have my word. We're gonna finish up on this. Miss Monica, Miss Shirley, Smur. I think it says Smur. I think that's. I'm coming back on here. We are going to talk more about this. If y'all want me to do that, just say yes, cause I'll come back on here. I got things I gotta do, and I gotta make this phone call. All right. So please, I will be back. We got to really talk about this, about the ringing of the ears and everything. I really want to talk to the children that's been called now. Like, this is it. This is it. I'm going to point you to the direction the best way possible. All I'm doing is point the direction and help you out best way possible on this path. That's all I'm here for. I'm not here to save anybody. I'm here to have you think and have you really think about this. All right? It's your boy, Green Light, Cosmic Angel Fire, aka B4TL. I want to say peace, love, light, supreme balancement to the universe, all the above. May I say may I say love, light, and darkness, supreme balancement, which is the yin and yang, which is dealing with the masculine and feminine, which rules everything. All right, Miss Sheila, I will be back on here. All right. Um, Probably this later on this afternoon, Eastern Standard Time. I want to say probably like 4 o'clock, hopefully, where I can go into details about stuff. All right. 4 o'clock, probably 5. No, okay. I really want y'all to know that we gotta wake up because it's our time to wake up. That I'm telling you, that stuff that I'm telling you with the ringing, the loud pitch ringing is very serious. All right. I love y'all. Peace.